kitty. Well, it's dark at 7 in the morning and it's cold at 7 in the morning. And Van Gogh the cat is right here, wants to say hello. Are you saying hello yet? Is that the best you can do? So what I'm doing is I'm going through my emails and throwing away things and trying to get myself ready for my new chapter in my life. This house, which has been an anchor to me, is being sold, and I guess at 66 years of age, I now can become an adult. When my parents were living, they provided a nice little umbrella for me if I needed help, financial help. They were there. I didn't take advantage of it very much in my adult life, but I always knew that just in case something happened, they were there to pick up the pieces. And they're gone now, so they can't pick up the pieces. But this house had always been sort of the safe harbor in my life, because whenever I would come back here, I'd be in the bosom of my family, and I would forget all about Boston and all about life from 28 years of age to older. I would just turn back into a teenager. And it was fun, but I won't have that anymore. After my parents died, the house still was here, still is here now, but it's lately, in the last few years since my father died, and things changed, it became less and less the harbor that it had been, because we sold things and we got rid of things, and things that we grew up with we no longer had, and pictures on the walls that used to be there were sold or moved elsewhere. So it became less and less the house, the home that I grew up in, and it just became a building. Beautiful building with a lovely yard, beautiful view, but it's slowly become very strange to me in a funny sort of way. So I'm hoping when it does get a little warmer, I'm going to go around the yard and do drawings of the yard one last time, and see what I can make sense of that. I've been drawing the inside of the house for quite a long while, and I really like that way of remembering a house, by doing drawings of it. It's seared into my little memory more than just looking at a picture, because you have to pay attention when you're drawing. And So it's interesting. I'm looking at it now, and the furniture is in here. There's just plastic bins of paperwork and records, and check stubs and mortgage payments, and all of the stuff that we have to provide the new owners or the real estate people to sell the house. So it's quite a different kind of place, and unfortunately I wish that there was a way that we could have kept a kitchen table. We've got card tables set up to eat off of and do work on and stuff like that. It's sort of it's very unlike a house, a regular house, anyone's house, let alone the house I grew up in. Just because we're a simple thing like a lamp, a table lamp and a floor lamp, and they're not around. So anyway, I'm looking around here trying to see how I want to draw this, and if I even want to draw this. I like drawing things in chaos a little bit. I do like the craziness of things placed randomly, and they're not entirely random, but they're not placed beautifully. We used to have furniture and rugs, and they would be arranged exactly correctly, turned exactly at this angle. The lamp put exactly on that spot because it balanced the sculpture on the table, and the interior of the house was very much like a flower arrangement where things were just exactly perfect. And the thing that used to be over there is now right over there, and the thing that used to be there is over here, and so nothing is where it belongs. And it's very strange. And I'm trying to figure out, do I draw that? And will it make me happy? Will it spark joy for me to draw this? Sometimes it does. And sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. The jury's out on that. Today we've got, my brother will be here so we can start sorting things out that have to be moved out of here and moved into his house or up at the cabin or somewhere. And I need to do that with him. I can't do it by myself. And so I'm hoping that maybe my brother and I can take a load of things up to the lake sometime soon while I'm here. There's some paintings that I want to bring up to the lake, some artwork, some books that I had meant to bring up when I was here over the summer, but we just didn't have time to do that. And I would like to do that this coming week, if I can, we can. I don't know We'll see. I can convince my brother to do that. The paintings that are going to go up are ones that my father did. And I'm just hoping that they can fit in one of the guest rooms, which used to be my little brother's bedroom. All of the bedrooms that we had as kids are now the guest rooms. We moved into the larger room that was my parents' bedroom. My little brother and his wife use. Todd uses the room that used to be used by my grandmother, which was one of the largest rooms in the house. And I'm using what we called the mud room, which is actually the nicest room in the house, believe it or not, I get to have. It's the room that we used to play in as kids. We'd have our games and our models and our model airplanes and model boats and stuff being built there, and we'd play games, and our friends would visit us. They'd stay in that room. So it's a lovely room, and that's the one that I get to stay in when I visit, which hopefully will be more often in the coming years. But right now it's full of, the closet is absolutely packed with art supplies and sketchbooks that my father did, and mainly my father did. And so that's sort of where we're keeping that archive. But it's not easy. My little brother especially wants the house to be the cabin not to be overcrowded. And so I'm mindful of that, but I also know that the guest rooms are things that he doesn't have to even see. The doors can be closed and they can be crowded. And the public rooms, the kitchen and the living room, don't be overly crowded. So anyway, oh well. I'm not saying anything important particularly, but it's just what's on my little mind. Bye.